I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. This is a cool Chase the Heat. Before we go any further, join me today. We're doing a live stream right here. I'm sitting under the Palermo or Palumbo, whatever the thing's called. It's not a gazebo, I know that. Anyway, we're gonna have a solar eclipse today, which is the reason I'm doing the Fork OT. The next time it's gonna happen is 40 years from now or something crazy like that. I won't be here. So I thought I'd celebrate. So we're going to do a live stream today. You aren't going to miss it because there's so many people that are not in the path of this thing. I mean, most people are not in the path of this thing, and we're very fortunate that it's going right over our domicile today. So Tommy and I will be doing a live stream right here, sitting under this thing. All right, so and that's the reason again for this. Co-Conspirator. It's a great name for a hot sauce company. Zach Perkins from High Desert Sauce Company. He's my friend. He's a good dude. Like a compadre, man. He's a good dude. He's like, got my back. And few do. A lot will say they do, but boy, that guy does. You know what, man? I want to tell you something, but here's something special about this guy. He's been a friend of mine for years. I've been reviewing sauce for a long time. Lucky enough that I move 4 miles from him. So the first time he came to my home, we were hanging out, and he says to me, he goes, I got a couple questions to ask you. He goes, I heard some stuff. I said, he goes, but I'd rather hear, I don't want to talk behind your back, so I figured I'd ask you and you could tell me. He's just an amazing guy that he would do that. You know, he's not going to say something behind your back. And he's just, that was the first, like, one of them was, he said, have you fallen off the wagon? I said, no. In fact, you guys ready for this? In 2 days, the day after tomorrow, is my 5-year anniversary from not drinking. Anyway, there were some rumors he heard, and he asked me. I addressed them all, and he said, thank you. And I said, well, thank you, dude. Solid. It's a solid individual. Anyway, let's talk about this sauce. Co-Conspirator. It says that on the label. Okay, so listen, the Co-Conspirator is a local food co-op. 50 years in business, and they were celebrating their 50th anniversary, so I'm going to sneeze in a second. Pretty sure I'm going to. Yeah. Sure am. Seeing if there's another. No, I'm done. So, 50 years of business they were celebrating, and they decided to do a co-op, a collab, excuse me, with High Desert. Really, really cool idea for a sauce. Now, listen to this. These shady characters on the label. That's great. I don't know if you heard that. Southwest chili peppers. Chill, tea, and pin. See what I did there? They know a good hot sauce and a good conspiracy when they see one. Charred pineapple with fire-roasted jalapeno and chili pin peppers. Make for a hot, sweet, and thick sauce that will be the driver of your next culinary conspiracy. Be it chicken, seafood, or even fruit salad. Here are the ingredients. And it says on the label. I didn't throw that in. You know, that was an ad lib. It says shh on the label. Shh, fruit salad. So we have peppers, jalapenos, chili pin peppers, pineapple, distilled vinegar, filtered water, kosher salt. It says this was created a facility that also creates. It was created a facility that I helped create sauce in. I worked with them one day. It was fantastic. I had so much fun. It really was good. And we made a sauce with fire roasted jalapenos. Ooh. You know, the last 2 times. Zach, you got to call me today. I'll call you as soon as this video's over. I have an idea. I've been thinking about this idea. I'm going to call you back. All right, so the aroma is amazing. You really smell the, you smell a lot of it. You smell the jalapenos really are. I'm picking up more of the jalapeno aroma, but that could just be because it's fire roasted, and I associate that with jalapeno. Boy, the aroma is fantastic. And I love pineapple in hot sauce. All right, so here's the poor people of Co-Conspirator. Stick around because I'm going to give the last of the crazy jobs where you can make a lot of money. Look at that. Pour something off a sauce commercial. I kid you not. Somebody say something quickly. Compliment my pouring. And thank you for doing that. Co-Conspirator, High Desert Sauce Company. I am Johnny Scoville, and this is JC. So funny to me, a dark green sauce, and the pineapple really pops and really comes through. It's amazing. You know what's great? This is a chili head company. Boy, you know, if you like pineapple, you'll love this. It's a beautiful sauce. He says on the warmer side of mild, he means it. He's a chili head. So it's beautiful. The roasted flavor is wonderful. That roasted flavor you get when you roast pods. The roasted pineapple, it's just really, really neat. It's a great sauce. Now, let's talk, before I get into the crazy jobs, what's your favorite conspiracy? There's a lot of great ones. You know, the mark of any good conspiracy is that I don't care how level-headed you are and how you're not a conspiracy kind of person. Every good conspiracy's got a couple points in it that make even the sharpest, most anti-conspiracy kind of person go, that's weird. You know what I mean? There are some interesting ones. I saw a great website that said crazy conspiracy theories that turned out to be true. There are a bunch. I think I've read a bunch on here that turned out to be true. I believe. You know, the funny thing is, the older I get, I believe I don't trust a lot of people. I just don't. It is what it is, people. You gotta be careful, you know. All right, so these are the last of the jobs, the bizarre, obscure jobs where you can make a great income on. Where'd they go? There they are. Nope, that's not them. Here they are. Okay, ready? And then we all have to get ready for the live stream, the In the Dark live stream. Super excited about that. Animals act different. It's going to be very interesting. Okay, so listen to this for a crazy job. Master Lego builder. I know it sounds funny, but I'm being serious. Master Lego builders create complex and imaginative structures for Lego stores and for exhibitions. Their unique career pays well, especially for those with engineering or artistic skills. Builders work on projects ranging from life-size sculptures to intricate models. The job requires creativity, patience, and a deep love for Legos. Master builders often have a background in design or art, although passion and skill with Lego are the primary qualifications. It's a dream job for many, turning a childhood passion into a professional and profitable endeavor. I've seen a Lego of a Bugatti, full-size Bugatti. And I'm telling you, if you got up close, I would say, oh, yeah, it's a bunch of Legos. But from not even that far away, you'd be like, wow, man, look at that Bugatti. It's insane. That would be a cool gig. Every parent, you know what I'm going to say, right? You have kids, they have Legos. First of all, I had Legos. I love Legos. But when you're a kid, when you're a parent, you got kids, you end up stepping on a lot of them. You know what I mean? But what a great, and you know, it's really funny when you're a kid, you know, there's certain ones, like the one little job with the angle that would be good for corners and stuff. There's great thing Legos are. Okay, a ferry boat captain. Ferry captains command vessels that transport people and vehicles across waterways. They earn a good living, reflecting the responsibility and skill required to navigate and operate a ferry. Captains must have a license. Well, no kidding. Imagine that. Your license, no, but you know, I think I could do this. I did get a good night's sleep last night. You have to have a license and extensive experience in maritime operations. Go figure. The job offers a unique workplace environment and a stable career, especially in regions where ferries are a primary mode of transportation. It combines the love of sea and the satisfaction of safely transporting passengers, offering a rewarding nautical career, except when you don't. Now, I'm telling you, although that is interesting, I've been on a bunch of ferries. I'll tell you something. When they go south, they go south. I have seen so many really horrific cases of ferries going down with tons of cars on it and tons of people on it, and it's usually in India or something like that. In the last 20 years, I've seen 4 or 5 big stories where like ferries go down. It's kind of scary. All right, next one is how many do we have left? We only have 3 left, and now we're getting into the really cool ones. A stunt performer. All right, stunt performer. Stunt performers execute dangerous and exciting scenes for movies and television shows. I want you all to know right now, I do my own stunts. No, it's true. I don't care what you've heard. I do my own stunts. The skydive stuff, all me. The high adrenaline job pays well due to the risk and skills involved. Performers often specialize in areas like driving, martial arts, or high falls. Checks out. The job requires physical fitness training and often a background in performing arts or sports. Stunt performers work closely with directors and safety coordinators to execute scenes safely and effectively, except when they don't. It's a career that often offers not only financial awards, but the thrill of performing and contributing to cinematic art. But then you're going to always go, that was me. That's not really Tommy Cruise, little Tommy Cruise. I did that. Everything had to be smaller around me or to make me look big, or bigger to make me look smaller. Imagine that. You're like you can always say, like, I'm a stunt double for. You've all seen the pictures, right? You'll see like somebody famous and they're stunt double. You're like, wow, that guy really looks like so-and-so. Interesting. Stunt performer. All right. Here's a pretty good one. I wish I had the voice to pull this off and do something funny right here, but I don't. Auctioneer. Who doesn't love a good auctioneer? Holy moly. Auctioneers conduct auctions. Checks out. Selling items to the highest bidders. Experienced auctioneers, especially in high-value markets like art or real estate, can earn some substantial incomes. The job requires quick thinking, a strong presence, and the ability to engage and entertain an audience. I thought you have to talk really fast and kind of be entertaining. Auctioneers must understand. So it's not just a matter of talking fast. You need to understand the value of an item and have a knack for driving up bids. Otherwise, what good are you, They often work for auction houses or as independent contractors. The career blends performance, sales, and expertise, offering a dynamic, potentially lucrative professional path. I've been to a few auctions, a bunch in my time, and I would imagine a good auctioneer is over the course of the entire auction. A good auctioneer, if you add up all the dough that's been taken in compared to if someone said, hey, I got a thing here, any takers? You know what I mean? The amount, they're going to drive up. Overall, you want a great auctioneer. Plus, they're fun as can be to listen to, even if you aren't buying anything. In fact, when you're done, Google or you're here on YouTube, Google a funny auctioneer. You'll have a ball. All right, 2 left. Is it 2? No, you're kidding me. This is the last. Oh, this is the last one. All right, people, this is it. And this is about as specialized can get. A nuclear diving specialist. Nuclear diving. Aren't you interested in hearing what this is going to be? Because I haven't read this yet. Nuclear diving specialists perform underwater maintenance and repairs in radioactive environment, such as nuclear power plants. Why are nuclear power plants in the water? Just saying. Seems like kind of a, I don't know, bad place to put it. They must undergo, due to the high risks and specialized skill required, These divers earn premium salaries, as they should. They must undergo extensive training in both diving and handling radioactive materials safely. The job is critical for the maintenance and safety of nuclear facilities. Nuclear divers are a select group facing unique challenges and working under stringent safety protocols. The career offers not only financial awards, but the pride of performing crucial and respected role. To me, now listen, I'm not the smartest guy in the world. I don't pretend to be. But it's kind of like putting, I don't know if I read this somewhere. So there was a, like infectious diseases. Their building was on a fault line. Maybe not a good idea. You know what I mean? I don't know about that one. Like, why would you want to put your nuclear power plant? Like, it'd have to be built in water to necessitate, if you're divers, I don't know, that's weird. I think I need to research this some more. It just seems like a bad thing, you know? It's just me. All right, so listen, I got to split because I got to get some of these glasses so I can stare at this eclipse that's happening. It's going to be full. The whole thing is a long time. It's crazy. I didn't realize the whole thing. So start slow. When it first starts, you're like, it's not even happening. Then you can kind of feel it. It gets, but when it's completely around it, it's going to be like, I don't know if we found out before we go. Hey Siri. What's the length of time? You know what? I can't use Siri here. I can't even figure out the question. Let's see. How long does the total eclipse last? Hang on a second, people. How long does the solar eclipse last? All right. So the whole eclipse from start to finish is 2.5 hours. Crazy, right? But the total eclipse will last only 4 minutes and 28 seconds. That doesn't sound like a little bit of time. Like you know what I mean? If you're an animal, like I promise you, this is Squirrel's first eclipse. She hasn't had one before. And I wouldn't want to keep her out here when it happens because I don't want to scare her. I love her. She's a great animal. But there are animals that are going to be acting weird today. That they say the temperature can drop. Let's try it one more time. Hey Siri, how much can the temperature drop during a solar eclipse?
Eclipses may cause the temperature to decrease by 3 degrees Celsius, with wind power potentially decreasing as winds are reduced by 0.7 ms. This is from Wikipedia.
Thank you. It's the first time she's answered me in forever. I mean, ever. What she does is she goes, this is what I found. The other day, swear to you, it's a true story. My mom wouldn't lie. I had to set an alarm for something. My mom asked me to. She says, would you set an alarm? I said, sure. So I grabbed my phone and said, hey, set an alarm. You know what she said? She used to say things like, it's an Australian accent, you probably heard. She used to say things like, alarm is set. Now, I swear to you, she said, fine. Now, if you're in a relationship with somebody and you said, you asked her a question and the answer came back, fine. Like, will you remind me at 3 o'clock, honey, to do something? Fine. Are you going to have a talk with that person? You're going to say, all right, look, what did I do? You know, did I leave my shoes laying out? What happened? Fine. My mom looked at me funny, like, I'm like, did you hear that? Fine. But that was the first time she's answered me in forever. All right, tell someone you love them today. Join me. It starts here at like 10:30, I think. So I got a couple hours. It's like 8:30 now. I don't know what time you're watching this, but while you're watching this, Tommy and I are out buying some of these glasses so we can look silly and not burn our retinas out. They call it solar. It's not good. All right, listen. In the description box, you're going to see a link for High Desert Sauce Company. A great company. If you haven't tried their sauces, you need to. Co-Conspirator's a beauty. This is you know what? I didn't do the heat rating. Co-Conspirator is great because if you're not a Chilean, you can still do this. You can still use this. You just have to go sparingly. So this is good for almost anybody. In the description box, or in the comment section, I want you to let me know what your favorite conspiracy is. I'll comment back. Right there is my son, Johnny Scoville Jr. Please check out his channel. He makes great videos. Right here is Tommy Scoville, the lifeboat. We're all in the same boat, people. Right here, challenges I've done, all of them. Right here, since the beginning. I got to start using sunscreen. It's ridiculous. Right here, pepperology. I love you guys. Next time I see you, solar eclipse time. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chase the Heat.